Welcome to Rise Fitness. I'm Dylan and I used to be an athlete. Fitness was my life and my happiness. I lost all of that when I dove into a wave at the beach in 2014. 5 tough years later, I decided to do something about it and started on a mission to help myself and others find the happiness that I once had. We are a community that encourages healthy living, positivity, independence, and the concept that we are stronger together. If you're not already a member, go to risehomefitness.com and sign up to stay in the loop. Also, make sure to check out our community forum and share something. I promise it will help someone, if not lots of people in the community. Maybe you'll learn something too. Now that that's out of the way, let's get ready to do some work.
Hey everyone, this is Adolfo from Rise Fitness, and today we are going to work on shoulder mobility. Just sort of a warm-up. I like to do it on a daily basis as well as before I exercise because it helps lubricate the joints. It helps with flexibility, mobility, prevents injury, and it's a good warm-up before you train. One of the first exercises we are going to do is shoulder dislocators. So right here you see me holding a PVC pipe. However, if you do not have a PVC pipe, you can use a broomstick or even a band. This is called shoulder dislocators. So what I like to do is get a PVC pipe, just grip right here enough where it's comfortable for you. And just to let you guys know, the wider you go, the simpler it is. And then if you want to challenge yourself, or once you start to improve, the closer your grip gets, the more challenging it gets. But let's start off with a wider grip. I start right here, and then over the head, and then right back right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So, as you can see, I went all the way back. However, not all of us have that range of motion. So, one thing that you can start off with is just right over your head, halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, second set. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. Shoulder dislocators, 2 to 3 sets, about 10 to 12 reps for each set. All right, everyone, are we ready for our second shoulder mobility exercise? And this one will be an internal rotation. The yoga terms for it is a open cow face stretch, where you try to reach, kind of like you have to try to touch your hands and go like that. However, I'm not as flexible as these yoga folks. So I'm going to show you how we are going to do this with a PVC pipe. So I'm going to just turn around so you guys can see how I perform it. With this left hand, put it right behind here. Again, I don't know how high some of your backrests are. So that's something that you'll have to remedy when you experiment and try this. And then with the PVC pipe on my right hand, I just put it behind my back like so, grab with my left, and then just get that nice stretch right there and hold for about 30 seconds. So again, the goal here is to try to touch your hands, your left and your right, to try to reach and touch it, or as best as you can. So if you've never done this before and you're not as flexible, you'll probably just start right here. You know, for me, I could go a little bit closer and just kind of feel that internal stretch on my left shoulder right here. And then from here, we'll do about a 30-second stretch. Hold for about 30 seconds. So just feel the stretch right there on your left shoulder, because this is what we are stretching right here, which is why it's called an internal rotation. And then after the 30-second hold, we switch. So I'm going to switch now. And sometimes you will realize that one side is tighter than the other. So this is actually the more challenging side for me, which I'm going to switch, where I'm not as flexible. So I have to, work a little harder to put my hands behind my back. So I will put my right hand behind my back. As you can see, it's a little bit challenging for me. And then with the PVC pipe, I will grab, and as you can see, it was a little bit tough, and I can't reach as far as I like to, like on my other side. So my grip will be a little bit wider, but again, still get a good stretch. Hold for about 30 seconds. Feel the stretch. Make sure you guys are breathing. And depending on your mobility, some of y'all are going to have to engage your core more than others. All right, 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, second set. Left arm behind your back, PVC pipe on the right, like so. Grab with your left, and then just challenge yourself and try to touch both hands. Obviously, if you can't, that's the challenge, is you're attempting to get as close as you can to touch one hand towards the other. And as your mobility and flexibility increase, if you keep doing these, you'll notice you can kind of even get closer and closer as you improve. Hold for a few more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch to the other side. Internal rotation with our right shoulder behind the back. PVC pipe on the left, like so. grab, a bit challenging for me on this side. And get that nice stretch. And just an FYI, be mindful of your balance. For me, I don't use brakes, and depending on what your chair, it could be a little tippy. So just be mindful when you do these that you don't tip back on your chair. So just have a little bit more extra body awareness when you do these exercises. You don't want to tip back and be a mess. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here's another one that I'll show you guys, and that'll be for another video, but there's so many of these shoulder mobility workouts you could do, exercises you could do, and I'll just give you a teaser of what this one is. This one is a scapula stretch. Right, that. Tight shoulders and hold. So you're stretching your scap. And that's another one that we can go over for another video, because there's a bunch of these that we could do. So, okay, we ready for our last one? We ready? Okay, last one of these. I know it's a bit challenging. It's challenging for me. It's uncomfortable, but it's healthy for your shoulders. So let's do it again. All right, third and last set. Behind the back, PVC pipe on the right. Find where that left hand is, slide it in, and stretch. Hold for about 20-30 seconds, get that good stretch. A little bit longer. Ten more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, right arm, right shoulder, behind the back, PVC pipe on the left. Find where your right hand is, slide through, stretch. Ten more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Are you all ready for our third shoulder mobility workout? These ones are external shoulder rotations with bands and with the palms up. So how I set it up is just like so, wrap around depending on what type of tension. If I need more tension, I just slide through right here, and about, let's say 2 to 3 sets, 10 to 12, and all I'm doing is an external rotation out like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And take a rest, take a break. Another variation you all can do if you don't have bands, you can use dumbbells or even a bottle, a water bottle, or any some sort. Like, let me grab these 5-pound dumbbells right here. And we could just kind of sort of modify. If you do not have resistance bands, same movement, palms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So let's do the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. How'd those feel? Good? Good? Shoulders feeling nice? Good. Just for you guys, you know, this is something I would recommend. These four exercises, or even, you know, maybe even if you just do the shoulder dislocators, you know, I recommend doing them on a daily basis. You know, maybe just upon waking up, before you guys start your before you all start your exercises. But I recommend just being consistent with these. You know, it just helps prevent injuries, keeps your shoulders healthy, and us being in chairs, you know, we need that. You know, it's like for myself, I mean, I for sure, you know, want to still be able to be active and do the things I love to do, and I don't want any type of shoulder injury to prevent me from doing those things. So I do make it a priority. All right, last one, everyone. Let's go 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. Everybody's shoulders should be feeling nice and loose, warmed up. And then we are going to go to our final shoulder mobility exercise, which is an internal rotation on ideally I would do it at the gym, I would do it on a cable machine. However, we are in a home setting, so we could use resistance bands as well. Just set yourself up with a resistance bands like the ones we were using for the other exercise. And like so, I do not have a lock on my chair, so I kind of just have to balance myself and, you know, hold my wheels. But if you guys do have brakes, I recommend you guys use them to make it a little bit easier. So we are going to start off with an external rotation with the right arm, right shoulder, and then, which is this movement, external rotation, and then an internal. Then after this set, we'll do an internal rotation going this way with our arms, with an internal rotation. We'll start off with our right arm, right shoulder for an external rotation. Let's do about 2 to 3 sets, 10 to 12. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. This is still one set. Let me get further back so I can get a little bit more tension. And then let's start these ones. Internal rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Take a few seconds. So the reason we're doing all these, external, internal rotations, dislocators, is because we are strengthening the muscles around our shoulders. So, from they're called your sits. So your supraspinatus, your infraspinatus, your teres minor, and your subscapular. So these are all the muscles that are around your shoulders, and the reason we do these is we're keeping them healthy. It helps you prevent from getting injured. You're lubricating your joints before if you're going to train or work out. It helps lubricate your joints, and it's just a great warm up before you exercise. So when you guys are ready, we will do the second one, our second set. External rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Internal rotation with this, or with our left arm. Get a little bit more tension here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Everybody ready for this last one? Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Last one for the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Since we did an external rotation on the right shoulder and then an internal rotation on the left shoulder, we also have to switch and do an external rotation on the left shoulder and an internal rotation on the right shoulder, just to even things out. So we're gonna do our first set. Let's kind of stick to. So with the left shoulder, we are going to now perform an external rotation. So 12 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now an internal rotation with the right shoulder, and let me just put my chair a little bit back so I can get some tension. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Switch it back to the other arm for that. All right, left arm, left shoulder, external rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Right shoulder for internal rotation again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Last one for this side. External rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Last one for an internal rotation on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So, we are done with all 4 shoulder mobility workouts. And since you guys are done with this warm-up, it's time to really work out now. So browse through the archives of the Rise Fitness app and go work out, go train, because this was just warm-up. This is just mobility stuff. So you guys need to actually do the real hard stuff now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the info and the content. And again, definitely recommend doing this on a daily basis, whether you are going to train or if it's your rest day, but definitely prioritize shoulder mobility as a part of your daily regimen. That is it for today, but before I leave, let me leave you guys for a challenge of the day. And this is something that I personally been doing for myself. When on a daily, when I wake up, I always tell myself, okay, let's not be idle. I know in chairs, we tend to be idle because we're just in that physical position of sitting or laying down. So what I always tell myself, and what I do when I challenge myself, is I tell myself, Adelpho, okay, it's gonna be a great day today. Let's find out a way that we can maximize our day, or maximize our whole day and make it count like it's going to be our last day. So I try to find ways to maximize my day, to make it count and be super productive, to set myself up for a better better tomorrow. So I try to do the things, I try to set myself up, do what I can for this day to set myself up for a better tomorrow, if that makes sense. And that's one of the challenges I have for you guys, is to try to find ways to maximize and utilize your day and make it count and not stay idle, and be productive, whether that be getting your shoulder mobility exercise in, to train and work out, go for a roll around your neighborhood, or just something, a project that you've been wanting to do, but you just haven't, you've been procrastinating, you haven't took initiative. Now's the time. It's a new year. So it's with everything that's going on, so amidst all this craziness, now's the time to, focus on yourself and really just, maximize and utilize and take advantage and, make every day count. And that's the challenge I have for you guys. Bid you guys a great day, and thank you.